to the Boi Soup. Today I'm joined by Jacob, Trent, and Pesci, and today we are ranking all of the Pokemon legendaries.
Rayquaza S tier.
I think that there's also some mythicals in here too, but for the purposes of today's ranking, legendaries and mythicals are being ranked amongst one another.
Rayquaza S tier.
We'll get to that. I think at this point we need to just go down the line. I think what's important for this ranking tier is to also take into account lore, because if we just went based on
I agree with the lore as well. That's a big thing with these Pokemon. I guess you start on the list. I don't think we need to do it by.
Yeah, I think by lore and by what it is for a Pokemon, I think Arceus has to be S.
Design, like a bit, like I mean, just sick as fuck, dude.
Rad, and it changes colors based on what plate it has.
Articuno, in my opinion, is A tier. Its lore is good, but it is the best looking of the legendary birds.
It's between Articuno and Zapdos for me. That being said, Moltres is a flaming chicken.
I think A tier. I think Articuno is just elegant.
I might lean B for Articuno.
Pesci.
So based off my knowledge of Pokemon stats, Articuno would be D tier.
We're not basing this one off of stats. Lore and
design.
Look.
D tier.
I think B for me.
Okay.
I'll compromise with C.
I'll settle with B.
I'm also gonna vote B.
All right.
Azelf, D tier.
Yeah, D. It's none of the late trios on it.
I'm thinking A.
Celebi has a really nice movie.
A, strictly because of the Pokemon Dungeon games, and there's the pink Celebi that helps you.
I don't like Cobolion.
I think the Sword Trio's lore is stupid. It's E.
This design is just god tier to me.
I don't know what it is.
No, it's the middle tier of Cosmog before it becomes Soleon and Lunula. It's pretty much a cocoon. C, it's real average in my opinion. It literally has no moves. It's mainly for story
design
purposes.
And lore.
Yeah, I know. Oh, design and lore. I put C.
Design is S tier. Design,
I think C.
S tier. But
it's just a.
We're going. Yeah, I just.
Cosmog.
What is that? Oh, that's the thing from Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, it's C tier with its cocoon.
I think it's got to go with its cocoon form. Yeah. Cresselia is kind of lame. I think D.
C. I say C. I like it because it goes well with Darkrai. Darkrai C, yeah.
Darkrai C?
Absolutely B
tier. That is S. Darkrai is S.
Darkrai might be A, to be honest.
S.
No, the movie wasn't that great.
The movie, the lore about it doing nightmares. The only thing I think it could put it in A tier is the fact that it's not a ghost type. It's a pure dark type.
I agree. No way.
No.
Okay, this
one. Defense form is probably B.
Yeah, defense B.
I mean,
base form.
Let's disregarding the other ones, base form.
Base form's
S.
A.
Base form's A. I think A.
I think S.
I kind of think S. It's such a sick design, and its lore is
also
sick.
It's based off of
A+ tier.
It's based off of DNA. No, I don't think we need an A+ tier. This keeps it simple.
I don't agree with S.
Defense form C. It's real mid. It just looks like a bulky little thing.
We could just not rank these.
I don't think we should rank them. I think that
because it's the same Pokemon. It's just different versions of the same Pokemon.
If you're gonna do all forms,
make it an argument.
I agree.
I'm sticking
Palkia up there too.
Yeah, where the fuck Palkia? Where my boy
at? I disagree with Paul.
Fuck you, Space Time Trio. Fucking
Space Time
S tier.
Deancey E. It's a stupid Pokemon. It looks ugly.
I don't even know what it is.
Genesect is just a rip-off Mewtwo.
You're about to skip off of Entei, and Entei I think goes in B.
B?
Yeah, I agree with B.
I think higher than Articuno though.
Giratina, yeah. Giratina,
hold on. We'll get there. Genesect.
E.
It's a Kabuto. Yeah.
I think it's just a rip-off Mewtwo.
I think Genesect's cooler than the E tier. I think we gotta go D.
D, and I do think it's cooler than the fucking Lake Trio.
Not all of them. I think Mesprit's cool.
Lake Trio is all D.
Yeah, Giratina is.
Yeah,
Groudon. Take out the other form. Take out the.
Origin form is better.
I mean,
Groudon, base Groudon, not Mega L.
We're gonna keep the ones that we don't care about that are just alternate forms up here.
That's fine.
I think Groudon is A.
Yeah.
I think Groudon's A. I agree with that.
It's a solid Pokemon. I love the lore about it creating the Earth.
Heatran's D.
No, fuck you. Bottom of E.
No, E. It doesn't even have any lore. It's just the protector of like one volcano.
Well, yeah, but it's better than the Sword Trio. At least let it be top of E.
No, top E.
No,
yeah.
I don't know. Design-wise, this thing sucks. Look at it.
He's lamer than a dog. Like, come on.
He's basically a shitty dog. A.
A. I think A. Ho-Oh, the wish thing. You know, there's the theory.
I don't even know where you are.
Yeah. Hoopa, that's the other form of Hoopa.
Actually, Hoopa has kind of a cool thing. It's like a genie that can like teleport.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. Just your opinion. We gotta have consensus.
So Hoopa is probably B tier because he can pull any other legendary from anywhere. He can pull anybody from anywhere basically with the hoops.
It's Dimension Pokemon.
He was able to fuck around with Palkia.
I would give it
fucked up.
I would give it bottom C at most.
I would give bottom C.
Bottom C.
So y'all didn't watch the movie.
Jirachi, B. In my opinion.
I would give maybe A. That like I'm smart.
I think B. I think B.
Pesci, you're the deciding here.
A.
A.
Wait, did you agree?
That's a tie though.
Whether that's a tie.
I also wanted A.
But
yeah,
that's a tie.
We both wanted B.
Oh,
well,
shit.
we can't put two of them. We'll put B.
I think B. I think B's fine.
A.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kyogre, in my opinion, A with Groudon. If not S, but A. I
mean, just that combo is so sick.
I would put Kyogre over Groudon. I think Kyogre's better than Groudon. What do y'all think?
I'm biased because I had Sapphire growing up, and my brother had Ruby.
I played Ruby, so I kind of lean towards Groudon personally.
Well, if that point, I think you need to see how. Then you could use the criteria which one's better against each other, and Kyogre kind of whips Groudon's ass.
I don't like this Pokemon.
Which one? Oh no, those are all E. They look ugly and.
No, but hold on, but they're actually like really strong Pokemon.
So
we're not basing on strength. We're looking on design and lore.
Take those two off because they're forms.
Yeah.
Kyurem is because it can mix with any of the other dragons and then make an ultimate dragon in the past it did.
I would agree. Kyurem goes below Hoopa.
I would put it top D at most.
D, yeah. That's what below Hoopa.
I'll take top D.
Landorus, so you want to go with the second one, Hitchcock? That's a form.
Second one is the
this design is so sick to me.
But it's the alt form.
It's
Theresian form or some shit.
Actually, both these designs are kind of sick to me.
I like Landorus. I don't like Thundurus or Tornadus.
I think it looks like a literal sledgehead thing. I would give it top C.
I would give it low. I would give it low B.
I'd give it top C. I vote top.
I'd give it B.
Because I
Landorus.
Latias.
See, I think they're all just mid Pokemon. They're not really. They don't really have much lore.
I don't know. I kind of like them. I really like their design.
Cool, but they don't really do much.
I also really like their movie.
Can we agree that Lugia's S?
Yeah, I could probably.
There's the movie, the lore, the games. When it comes out of the waterfall, it's just beautiful, in my opinion.
Look how shitty these alt forms are, though. Can I just?
They're
how
the
garbage these are.
Yeah. Lunala, I think B.
It's a sick ass design.
I think above Jirachi.
That's the moon Pokemon, right?
Manaphy E, yeah, it's just.
I did like its movie though.
Yeah, that is Manaphy. I'll go with bottom of D. I mean, it's a cute legendary. It's cool.
I think Marshadow deserves A. I think Marshadow is completely under.
It's a cool ass. It's a cute, cool ass design.
And it's a ghost fighting Pokemon. It looks like a little marshmallow thing. Magneta, and it has no lore. E, in my opinion. I think Marshadow A, low A, but still A.
I love that design. It's a really
What do
good
y'all
design.
think?
Marshadow is such a fucking like champion Pokemon because
It is.
the stats and its fighting style.
It whips ass in
Red
competitive.
top one back down because it's the ball.
It's a
form.
alternate
The
form.
green
Yeah, but
one
Meloetta,
is-
I agree. E.
Meloetta's kind of lame, but I think it's like the top of E. At least it sings.
Next
It
is
has
Mesprit.
stuff
I do put Mesprit above
Azelf.
It's
Yeah.
above Azelf, but yeah, it's not.
Mew.
Mew
S tier.
S.
S tier easy.
You cannot.
Mewtwo.
S tier.
Behind Arceus.
No, I think honestly, I think Dialga's better than Arceus in my opinion.
I mean,
I think Arceus is literally God Pokemon. I don't think.
Well, then I would think Mewtwo should be top of S tier.
I mean, Mewtwo just is. I mean, like one of the best. Just a good fucking movie.
And I would put.
Hold on, I didn't get to pick for the Pokeball Pokemon. What the fuck why is it E?
This one.
Magearna.
This one.
Yeah, it's awful.
Have y'all not seen Sun and Moon?
Nuh-uh.
It's still awful.
Sun and Moon brings a such great
What
story.
the fuck
with
is
that.
happening over here?
It's a man-made Pokemon, but they've already done that with Genesect and Mewtwo, and I don't know. It's just I don't enjoy the lore behind.
Well, if it's at least got lore, it's got to go out of E.
Nah,
It can at least be D.
I can put D bottom.
low D then. I would concede that. Moltres D. It looks like a stupid little. It's stupid
it's
looking.
got good lore, decent lore. I'd go bottom C.
I think it is elevated by the other by Zapdos and Articuno though. I think that's the biggest thing. On its own,
Those
I think
two
it's
are
kind of not
formed.
that cool. Articuno's sick as fuck though.
Necrozama is the next one. Not that
That
one.
was Necrozma.
Necrozma, yeah.
Oh,
Not
because
that
these are
one.
the all
Which
forms
one
of the
is-
Yeah,
line.
those are formed. The black one.
That's
This
regular
one.
form.
I like it. It's meant to be from a different dimension.
I think it's B.
I would put B above Jirachi.
So these don't have Ultra Beast in them. That would be an interesting tail list.
I think
haven't played enough of that
I
game.
would put Necrozma above Jirachi Hitchcock.
Can we just say, so this is a separate Pokemon, by the way. It's not
It
an
is
alt
not.
form.
It's
not an
completely
alt form.
useless.
It's Theon.
Get the fuck out of here,
It's
Theo.
literally
What?
just a will baby.
Can we agree that Necrozma's better than Landorus?
I'll give it better than Landorus. I don't think
I'll
I'll give it better. than
We
Jirachi.
can adjust in tier
Okay.
later.
That's fair.
We just need to get them in their base tier. This is
Raikou?
right. I mean, fuck it.
Raikou, yeah, better than Entei at least.
I
So
think
would
A
put it-
tier.
Honestly, because of the movie Pokemon 3, I think Entei's cooler, but that's just me.
Rayquaza S tier.
Personally, I like that trio just a lot.
Rayquaza S tier.
Yeah,
Rayquaza
easily.
S tier, for
Easily.
No,
Fucking-
Rayquaza is at least better than Palkia.
We're
in my
going to
Honestly,
Okay, yeah.
We'll
Reggie's.
redo, but
all Reggies.
No,
Fuck you.
no, they're not
No
S.
chance.
They're not S.
At least
Obviously C
they.
tier.
they're like B.
Reggie Ice is C tier.
We'll go through the Reggies. We'll go through the Reggies.
Regice.
Reggie Ice. I like
Regice.
Reggie Ice a lot.
B.
C tier.
I go B.
I'm going B. Reggie
Reggie
Gigas.
Reggie Gigas also gotta
C
be
tier. C tier. It's
A.
because of the lore. It's the creator. I think you got to go A or high B.
It's A.
I agree with that.
it's a shitty Pokemon.
Yeah, but
It's-
That's what we're
just
judging it on.
Reggie Rock is the
Reggie
worst of the
Rock.
Reggie. Is the C?
Yeah,
It
you're
has
kind
to
of
be
a,
in
you're
C.
kind of a bitch boy. I'm gonna put you in C.
He's in
I think we all agree C.
Reggie.
Yeah,
Reggie Steele, I think,
goes
deserves to be in
C.
higher C, but not as low as Reggie Rock.
I think
C.
you got to put it with
I-
Regice.
I don't think so.
It's cool. It's like a metal boy.
Nah.
I'm okay with it.
Reshiram.
Reshiram.
D.
Restaurant's cool.
It's a cool
good
design.
white
Great
dragon.
game. I'll give it a
Cool
B
ass
tier.
white dragon.
I liked Black and White too
I'm
a
okay
lot.
with B. I loved Black. I liked both of those games, so I'm cool with that.
I just like how you could get
Shaman-
so many legendaries.
Form Shaman is fucking
Sha-
dope.
Shaman C. It cannot be higher than C. It doesn't have any lore, so it cannot be higher
but
than
it
C.
has to do with like the
The other
spring and
Shaman.
stuff.
The other Shaman. Do the Sky form.
Skyform?
Yeah. C
C.
I think
tier.
it's gotta go C. Yeah.
C.
C tier, probably top of C tier, but we'll get that later.
We'll figure that out later. This is a
the
cool ass design.
B, but not as good as Lunala. It's not better than Lunala in my opinion.
Lunala just has, I mean, like just like the cosmic look to it is just so sick.
Suicune. Can we agree that Suicune's S?
Gotta be
Yeah,
up there.
Suicune's just such a sick ass fucking design.
It's just
What is this one?
Pupulu.
I don't know nothing about this one.
It looks ugly.
It's an island guardian. It's a D tier because it's a grass fairy.
I think it's ugly. I would say E.
Tapu Fini. It's a water fairy.
It is the worst design out of all of them.
Tapu Fini's probably a C tier.
I like this one.
Topo Coco is the only one that I think deserves a higher ranking. I will not say C.
Tapu Koko is the only one I know of, and it's cool, so I'd go B for Tapu Koko.
I would agree with Topo Coco is B.
That's
that one
not
deserves
Tapu
D.
Koko.
D, high D, but maybe not C.
We'll figure that out later.
That's Tapu Koko.
This one?
B.
Yeah.
It's the
Let's go.
best
Let's
looking
go with
one.
B.
Oh, it's
And it has,
A tier, probably.
it has the most to do with the story. Can we agree that the pink one? Can we agree the pink one's E?
Tapu Lele.
I don't know what that is.
Tapu Lele.
It's E. In my
I love all
opinion.
their
It's a D
names.
tier.
Did you say
What did you
B?
say?
It's a D tier.
Let's go D. Sure. Let's put the rest of them together.
E.
E. Hold on.
I'm a big fan.
Oh, you are not the only one here.
I know, I'm a big. I'm just.
Is that Tornadus or Thunderous?
That's
That is
Thunderous.
So it's Tornadus.
Thunderous. No, that's
Is it?
Thunderous.
That's
Tornadus
Thunderous.
is green and purple.
Yeah.
Right,
You're
yeah.
It's better than. I like it better than Landorus,
I
but
think Landorus is cool because he's like the mediator, and I always go for the mediator Pokemon.
weird because you're usually the one starting the most arguments. Anyway,
Shut up, stupid.
B at low B, I would concede low B.
I'm okay
think
with
C.
low B.
Tornadus B.
No, C. It's not as good as Thunderous. It doesn't deserve to be in the tier as the other ones.
I think it goes top C.
C.
Next up.
Uxie is bottom D. Or
No,
top D.
Uxie's better than Mesprit,
No.
in my opinion.
Uxie's better than Azelf, not better than Mesprit.
See, I don't like Mesprit, but okay.
I like Mesprit.
I like how its
Feisty.
eyes are closed. It just looks chill, and you know it's the knowledge guardian. It fits
Victini?
that. It look
Victini's sick. A.
E.
No, fuck you. Fuck you, Victini.
No,
it's
it's
the
not
luck Pokemon.
It's not A. It's not A. I would concede B or C, but I will not give it A.
Nick, you're the mediator here. I think both Pesci and I are saying A.
I like B for Victini because I don't know terrible much about it.
Can you
It is the
compromise?
luck Pokemon. It is a fire electric. It was the first fire electric.
It's fire psychic. It's not fire electric.
Or fire psychic, whatever the fuck it was.
B. I could not give it A tier. It does not deserve to be with the others in A tier.
Victini's a psychic fire type. The 5th gen Pokemon in Univision. It's a mythical. I mean, you might have to go low A.
I disagree. I'm gonna say all viewers, if it was my thing, I would put that in D, but I was outvoted.
I think it's a
Well,
cute ass
You must
design
not
too.
believe in luck. So.
Verizon.
It's the
Stupid.
best. I think if any of them are gonna go,
It's better than Kabolian and what's his
It
face?
deserves to be in the trash with the rest of them.
it
I
is
think
the
it's
best
not-
design.
I think it's best design makes it top E.
It has no lore.
They don't. Well, no, I think they actually do have.
No,
Not
Terrakian's better.
E. It goes in the trash. Volcarona, E.
So I'd say B tier.
I'm voting
Water
A. Like for
Yeah,
both of you,
I agree.
I think Xerneas.
Yveltal.
I can
think
put S.
Be C. I think C. S. I mean
No.
S. Yeah.
I think high
S.
A. I think high A because I don't think it goes in. I don't think it goes in S.
I like the idea of Yveltal being the one that brings life and Xerneas being the one that sucks the life out of everything.
The creation destruction concept is just so sick.
Yeah.
Also, I think they probably have one of the best Pokemon boss battle themes.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think that a Pokemon can go in S without majority, and we're split down the middle. I think it's got to go A.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I even like them together too. We'll order them in a second.
Yeah.
Them later.
Zekrom.
Zapdos.
Zapdos, yeah,
it goes without Akuno, I think.
I do not think Zekrom is good as Reshiram. It deserves C. It's kind of a It's kind of a clunky design.
Reshiram's a way better looking design in general.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the worst lore Pokemon on this list. I don't know what that is. It is the worst lore Pokemon.
It's Sun and Moon if you're gonna talk about goddamn lore.
I have played them.
You need to watch it, not play them.
No. It has to be in the game. It has to be the lore in the game. The games are the canon aspect.
No, because we made an argument for Mewtwo because of his movie.
It's a nothing Pokemon that doesn't deserve to be a legendary.
The game, the show and the movies also give a reflection of lore, especially hinting towards movies.
Top B.
No,
I don't know what it is. I'd go C.
No.
Top school.
No.
It's kind of cool design.
It doesn't. It's ugly.
It's cool.
It's better than this shit.
Yeah, I think it goes bottom C, personally.
Top D. I would give it top D at most. I'm not giving it any.
Give it bottom C if y'all want to give it bottom C.
I mean,
it deserves to be in the trash, but
we've got 3 in C. Let's go C.
It deserves to be in the trash, but
it deserves to be in the trash.
Zygarde, I think, is S.
You want 10%, 100%, or 50%?
See, I never had a need to get Zygarde. I don't really know what it is. So.
Zygarde, it's the mediator Pokemon in that region. It's the other two is creation and destruction, and it's balance. I like that sort of idea. I think it at least deserves in the A tier with the others. Plus, I like the idea that it's a bunch of different. I also like the idea that it's like a bunch of different cells.
It's also a pretty nice design. I think that's all the
that's all the.
Okay, starting. Do we want to start from bottom to top or top to bottom?
I think we should start bottom to top.
Okay, so this bitch down here with this bitch.
No, come on.
No,
Heatran's better than whatever the hell that ring.
Heatran honestly should be top E.
I think so too. I think it's okay. I think you got to put the dogs together.
Okay, pick the one. Okay, we'll do it this way. Pick the one that goes on the bottom.
Volcarona. Or Fion.
Fion's pretty bad.
Whatever those rock-looking crystal things are, I think those go down there too.
Dang.
This is an alt form.
Yeah.
I think Fion's still below it though.
Yeah.
Fion's just. Do you want just fucking Dollar Tree fucking Manaphy?
And it doesn't even do anything different than Manaphy. And has worse stats.
I think that the gray dog should be with the other dogs.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst looking ones.
Terrakion?
I mean, this is E tier Hitchcock.
I meant of the.
I think they're the top of E though, because their lore is that they were fighting for the defense of Unova's Pokemon against something.
Against something.
So, there is some amount of lore. I'm not versed in it, but I think they go together. I'm okay with that.
Say Terrakian's above Keldeo.
I'm okay with that.
I agree with that.
That's Meloetta. Then go left and put him left.
Why is he in that Pokemon video?
This one looks cool, so I give it this.
So I don't know a lot about the. Like I'm really good with I think Gen 5 with legendaries.
I really just am not versed in the 7th gen Sun and Moon.
Yeah, me either.
That being said, I don't think that the 8th gen Pokemon are on this game or on this list.
They're not.
Though I will say every Pokemon in S tier, I have played all these games religiously. That they were in.
I fully agree with that.
And fucking
put Terrakion above Keldeo.
Yeah.
That's Keldeo. That's Cobolian. There you go.
Okay, next
I
time.
thought he had an alt form.
He does. It's down. Yeah. I think Kyurem should take the place of Cosmog's second form. I know you like the cocoon thing, Hitchcock, but it's literally nothing. It has no moves. It's just a transition.
No, wait. Oh, yeah, these are alt forms.
No, they're not.
They're not. They're evolutions. Yeah,
They're evolutions.
That's different.
It's a legendary Pokemon that evolves, or is it a mythical?
It's a legendary.
It evolves. Yeah.
That's the Sun and Moon box legendary that evolves.
The cocoon form is beside it, Hitchcock.
And then that evolves into either.
Yeah,
I understand that these are the same Pokemon.
I think that
they're not the same Pokemon.
No, they have different names. I think the cocoon form should be.
No, I meant that they're the same, and then the same evolution.
Yeah, they're in the same evolution.
Yeah,
I understand that. But you like this one more than this one?
Yeah, because that one's just stupid. It's a cocoon form that does nothing in battle. It's literally just a transition form.
Okay, but Cosmog is just a cloud with fun buttons.
But at least Cosmog has personality. In the game, it has personality.
I mean,
can we put Cresselia lower?
Yeah, it can be bottom of C. We skipped D tier.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
D tier is just kind of lame.
I'm honestly okay with where D tier is.
I am too. I think Kyurem should take the place of Cosmog's cocoon form, but that's my opinion.
I could probably agree with that.
I would say Hoopa's above the Cosmogs.
Yeah.
No, I hate Hoopa. But
Hoopa do be having the power though. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I still think that you need to put Kyurem up from D to C.
I could probably do this.
I'm okay with that.
I don't think Tornadus should be as high.
I think he left because I server muted him.
And I think Cresselia should be higher than the freaking electric jaguar stupid looking thing.
No, it looks rad. I don't know its lore, but apparently it has some from Pesci. I think it's cool. I'm okay with that.
So fucking cool, dude. Hold on. Like, when we get out of this, I will show y'all.
I mean, I'm down.
That's cool, man. Let's move to.
I've seen the movie it was in.
This is where it's going to start getting a little bit harder. I could say.
I think
Lunala and Solgaleo have got to be the top of B.
Yeah, I do think they're the top of B.
Such good designs.
I'll give Jirachi number 4.
I just realized we don't have the Sword and Shield legendary here.
Yeah, we already talked about how it's missing.
Of course, the Sword and Shield legendaries are not the best.
They're just kind of dogs.
Yeah. I like the Shield one better than the Sword in my opinion.
I like the Sword one way better.
The third game should have been gun, and it's just a dog.
I told you. Remember, Nick, I'm not a big fan of Pokemon that have props.
Well, they both have props.
But the one with the sword is just great Grey Wolf Sith. Like that's such a cool concept.
But he's got a sword.
He's a pupper with a sword.
I think Articuno goes before Entei.
I disagree. I think Entei's got better lore. He's cooler.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I so like we said that like Moltres is elevated just because the trio it's in. I think I think Articuno is being elevated by Lugia.
I agree with that.
Like lore wise, I think it's being elevated by Lugia just because Lugia's lore is so good.
I think the dogs have better lore.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Other than that, I would switch Reshiram with Regice, and that I'd be happy with the B tier.
Okay. I'd almost be okay with putting Landorus below Reshiram.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I'd agree too. I agree with that as well. I think Landorus is worse than Thundurus, but
no, I think Landorus is cool.
I think he has the best alt form.
Yeah, he's got a little dog. It's cool.
Well, A tier. So now start with the real arguments.
Okay.
Okay.
Celebi's got to be probably the top, in my opinion.
Can Darkrai be the top though?
I mean, Darkrai's pretty sick as fuck. But Celebi, I feel like just being this time, like being like, I love anything to do with like time and like time manipulation, and the fact that it's kind of like this like time traveler is just kind of sick as fuck.
Okay, I'll concede Celebi, but Darkrai's definitely number 2.
They're both sick as fuck. They're both. I love them both.
I think Kyogre and Groudon's in the right spot.
Yeah.
I think Yveltal has got to go above Ho-Oh.
I disagree on nostalgia, but if I'm outvoted, I'm outvoted.
I think
Xerneas and Yveltal deserve number 5 and 6.
Victini deserves to be at the bottom of the A tier. It just does not match up with the other A tiers.
I think Victini's better than Regigigas.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, but
they should be. Actually, I even think
they both should be at the bottom, though.
Okay with that.
Move Victini in front of Regigigas.
They are.
No, you didn't move Victini.
I think Yveltal needs to go up.
Yveltal needs to go behind Groudon, and Xerneas needs to go behind Yveltal.
Move Victini in front of Regigigas. Ho-Oh is better than Victini.
Maybe.
They're both kind of like luck and wish base.
Also, Zygarde is not the bottom of A tier. It is not as bad as
Honestly, I do think that Regigigas is the bottom of A tier.
Victini is not better than Zygarde.
This one's a hard one for me because it's such a great design.
It's a rad design, but I think that Raikou has to go below Ho-Oh.
I agree.
Because it's in the same game.
I could agree with that.
I think you should switch Zygarde and Victini.
What
That's
is
my
that little
opinion.
ghost dude?
That's Marshadow.
What does it do?
It is a ghost fighting type.
His whole story is he pretty much just wants a friend.
Yeah, and he like lurks in the shadows of the whole Sun and Moon series.
Isn't that the whole point of Mimikyu?
No, Mimikyu wants people to love it because it looks like Pikachu.
It just wants love. This one literally like it has an alt form too, which I think looks really cool.
Like
I didn't know that
one.
Yeah, it turns like green. It's when it's fighting Pesci. It turns like it gets like its eyes go blazing and it turns like a green aura. I'm okay with A tier.
I'm from Celebi to Xerneas. I'm perfectly happy.
I think Zygarde should go in front of Victini.
I like Victini a lot.
Okay with this.
I still think Zygarde in front of Victini.
Why do you hate Victini so much?
If I had my choice, Victini would be in D tier. It's an awful Pokemon. It's just nothing.
Here's the fucking hard one.
S tier is tough. Top three, and I don't know the order, is Mewtwo, Arceus, and Rayquaza.
So I'm gonna settle what I think last in S tier. I do think Deoxys is gonna be last in S tier.
I'm okay with that.
Not to discredit how cool it is,
because they made it to S tier of the red.
Lugia is ahead of Deoxys, just ahead of it.
I'm okay with that.
I agree with that. I personally believe Rayquaza is the top of S tier.
Rayquaza is probably number 4.
It's top.
No,
3
it's definitely in top 3.
It's top 3 for me.
I don't think so. I think Mewtwo's got either 1 or 2 locked down. Arceus is
Mewtwo's 2, Arceus is 1.
probably that. Dialga's got
Mewtwo is 1. Mewtwo has such iconic.
It's so that's such the like. This is the one I was dreading because I just don't fucking know because I love
Mewtwo.
So
Mewtwo has to. Mewtwo is the OG legendary. That's why it should be S tier.
I disagree. If you're going OG, you're going Mew because Mewtwo is a copy.
No, Mew is a mythical. You could not get Mew legally in the original game.
I don't. Okay, we're not thinking. I do want to pause it. Mewtwo's like character, lore, even design is just so much superior than Mew.
I agree. I'm not arguing that. I'm not saying that Mew should be ahead of Mewtwo. I'm saying that Mewtwo should be number 1. It should be the peak of S tier.
I think just going by lore, going by what their ability is and what they've done in the lore, I don't think you can give Arceus anything other than 1.
Mewtwo could probably be number 1 just based on the quote from the fucking movie.
That's what I was thinking about. Like,
so is that 3 votes?
Are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are, and I remember that from fucking high school.
So is that 3 votes for Mewtwo number 1?
I think so. It's a hard decision. But Mewtwo is just like whenever I think of Pokemon, I don't think of Pikachu. I don't think of anything. I think of Mewtwo.
I think Rayquaza is number 3.
I think Rayquaza is number 3.
Yeah, I mean, I love like the time, space, and like the time and space and dimension like fucking trio. But like, I loved how you could get Giratina even out of his own game. and like it was like a hidden thing after the game.
That being said, Platinum is one of the best games.
Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are just some of the best Pokemon. It's just probably one of my favorite Pokemon games.
So my opinion on this order is Dialga, Giratina, Palkia.
Yes,
I'd agree with that.
I would almost argue Giratina, Dialga, Palkia.
I don't think so. I think Dialga beats Giratina.
Dialga is just such a sick-ass design, and it is the lord of fucking time. Giratina's design is just like...
Of course, Giratina is the Satan of the Pokemon world, which is really cool.
But that's so sick!
Yeah.
And Palkia is the weakest design of the three.
Palkia, honestly...
Funnily enough, I think he's the strongest.
He's not.
Move-wise.
He's actually the weakest competitively.
Statistically, Spatial Rend is a better move than Roar of Time.
But he's the weakest competitively.
I don't think you can look at competitively for strength.
You can.
That's literally what you need to look at.
I don't know. I don't think
that... Dialga has more bulk.
Plus, Dialga has so many resistances.
I like this order. I'm happy with this order.
I actually would put Suicune in front of Mew.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I think that just Mew being what Mew is, I think Mew's got to stay where it is.
Mew has been in every generation, and it's been in every movie, every series. No.
You got to put some respect on Mew's name.
I mean, like, it is pretty much like the OG Legendary.
It's the OG.
It's the OG. Well, actually, the OG Legendary is Mewtwo. Mew was a mythical.
The OG of OGs. It's just, it all comes to me.
So, like, Mew's, like, supposed to be, like, the progenitor of all Pokemon?
Yes, it is the ditto of all Pokemon. It's the first one that's ever created.
Yeah, supposedly it's the first Pokemon that Arceus ever created.
Yeah. But Mewtwo's just so much better.
The Mews evolved into others.
Yeah. The only thing I disagree on this list is I do not think that Cosmog's cocoon form should be in C tier. I don't think it should be an E. That I can agree with.
Okay with that. I think this is our list.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid. I mean, I have my disagreements.
Most apparently Victini. But
specifically, actually, this list would almost be perfect if Victini was not an A tier. But
I almost thought you were going to say Victini just wasn't on the list.
I think it's a nothing Pokemon. I really dislike it.
I mean, the S tier is the one I'm probably the happiest with.
The S tier I'm pretty happy with. I do think that Arceus is greater because
it's really hard for me not to want to move up like Celebi and Darkrai into S tier, but I think they're just like so like I mean like the contenders we have.
Like, so I think the two things that keep them from being in S tier is Darkrai should be half Ghost type, and Celebi should be Fairy instead of Psychic.
Well, I mean, this is like 15 years before.
No, remember this. They're the cream of the crop of A tier. This is nitpicky stuff that's keeping them from being perfect. Yeah,
because I mean, like, I can't look at anyone in like the weakest is Deoxys, and Deoxys is so solid.
Deoxys is such a cool concept.
So, the way that it was in the story, it's just rad.
They literally say it's like, hey, this is an alien. There's probably more of them.
Like, it's so fucking... Well, because, like, it's the only Pokemon, I mean, aside from, like, the alternate dimension ones, that is, like, it's a Pokemon that's, like, literally out of this world. I mean, there's probably, like...
Technically...
It's from the moon.
Eventually we're going to have to make a tier list where it's just all fucking Pokemon. Just every Pokemon ever.
Ever get through that list.
I'll stream it.
I think next should be Mega Evolutions, ranking the Mega Evolutions.
To be like a type chart.
We could rank types. But I'm satisfied with this list, except Victini.
I'm satisfied with this list.
Victini's an awful Pokemon. Comment if you agree.
Just talking about this has made me want to rewatch the original Pokemon movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
But alright, hopefully you guys have enjoyed our ranking of the Legendary and Mythical Pokemon. Let us know what you agree with, what you disagree with in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like on this video, hit the bell, so you can get notified when we upload. And most of all, make sure that you subscribe and join the Boi Soup. Hopefully, we will see you guys next video, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.